Hello everyone, I welcome you to my YouTube channel. Basically, I discuss about civil engineering over here, and here you will find all my video lectures regarding various topics of civil engineering. So, in this particular video, I am going to discuss the problems related to the geometric design of highways, and this is basically the these numericals are basically related to the first part of the chapter geometric design of highways. So let us move on to the first question. So just have a look on the question that is the first. In a district road where the rainfall is heavy, major district road of WBM pavement 3.8 meter wide and a state highway of bituminous concrete pavement 7 meter wide are to be constructed. What should be the height of the crown with respect to the edges in the two cases? So here in this question they have asked you for the height of the crown. Height of the crown. So what are the cases? First case is the WBM road. For WBM road, and also it is also given that the rainfall is heavy. Alright, the rainfall is said that it is heavy, and for such the camber shall be provided as one in 33 whenever the rainfall is heavy. So for provision of camber 1 in 33, tan theta shall be equal to 1 upon 33, which is equal to h upon 3.8 by 2, because in the question it was given that width of WBM pavement was 3.8 meter. So we are going to design the camber for this half, not the whole 3.8 meter. So therefore h comes out to be 3.8 by 2 into 1 upon 33, and that is equal to 0.058 meters. Okay, so for the second part, it is also been asked for the bituminous concrete road. So for the bituminous concrete road, we provide cross slope equal to 1 in 50. So therefore tan theta shall be 1 by 50, which is equal to h by 7 by 2, as width of the pavement is 7 meter and we will consider the half of it, that is 7 by 2. So therefore h for this case is 7 by 2 into 1 by 50, which comes out to be 0.07 meter. Moving on to the next question. So this is a question related to the stopping sight distance. So let's read it out. Calculate the safe stopping sight distance on a highway at a descending gradient of 3% for a design speed of 100 km per hour. Assume other data as per IRC recommendations, and we have 4 different options. So let's check out what is given to here. We have got the design speed 100 km per hour and descending gradient of 3%. So given design speed equal to V, which is equal to 100 km per hour. Again, that is equal to 100 into 5 by 18, which is equal to 27.78 meter per second. Also given is the gradient, that is n, which is equal to minus 3%. So we are taking this minus because the gradient is descending, and you can assume it to be minus 0.03 by not considering the percentage. Next is, we all know that G is equal to 9.81 meters per second square. So therefore, using the formula for SSD, that is equal to V into T plus V square upon 2G into FB minus 0.01 n. So let us take that the braking efficiency B is equal to 1, and the time for the driver's perception and all other things is 2.5 seconds for application of brakes. So these two values are assumed. So therefore we get SSD is equal to 27.78 into 2.5 plus 27.78 square upon 2 into 9.81 into 0.35. We are assuming this one again as normal friction, consider taking every other considerations, and minus 0.01 into 3. So therefore SSD shall be equal to, on calculating this, we will get 192.37 meters. Moving on to the next question. So here, after the question related to SST, we have a question related to OST. That is, on a two-way traffic road, the speed of vehicles are 100 km per hour and 50 km per hour. If the average acceleration is 0.92 meter per second square, determine the overtaking side distance. Draw a neat sketch of the overtaking zone. So, in this question, I will start with the last part first, that I will draw the sketch of the overtaking zone. That this is our vehicle A, which will be overtaking vehicle B, and it is considered that A is having a velocity greater than B. Also, in this process, there will be another vehicle C which is coming in from the opposite direction with some velocity, and here in this question it is given that this velocity is 100 km per hour, and for vehicle A to overtake vehicle B, it is assumed that the vehicle A first comes close to the vehicle B with a speed VA equal to VB and has to do this operation of overtaking with speed just little bit more than V. So we are considering that to be 50 km per hour. Okay. So in this process, this distance will be D1. This distance will be D2, and in the meantime, during this process of overtaking, the vehicle C will travel the distance D3. And let us take S as the separation between the two vehicles before and after the overtaking process, and this length as B. So what's up then? OSD will be equal to D1 plus D2 plus D3. So by the diagram it is clear that the OSD shall be equal to D1 plus D2 plus D3. So given that VB is equal to 50 km per hour, which is equal to 50 into 5 by 18, which is equal to 13.89 meter per second, and also VC is equal to 100 km per hour, which is equal to 100 into 5 by 18, that is 27.78 meter per second. Also given an acceleration of 0.92 meter per second square, and we assume that this shall be total assumption, okay, that this vehicle is going to overtake in this assumed 2 seconds. So therefore D1 shall be equal to VBT, which is equal to 13.89 into 2, which is equal to 27.78 meters, and therefore d2 shall be equal to v plus 2s equal to d2. So that is equal to b plus 2s, which is also equal to vb into capital T plus 2s. So therefore s will be equal to 0.7 vb plus 6, which is equal to 0.7 into 13.89 plus 6, and thus we get s equal to 15.723 meters. So moving on to the next part. Now we have to derive t. We have to derive t, which shall be equal to square root of 4s upon a. These are all given by the formulas, in the empirical formulas which we got during the derivations. So that will be equal to 4 into s, that is 15.723 upon 0.92, which is equal to 8.3 seconds. So therefore we finally get d2 as 13.89 into 8.3 plus 2 into 15.723. So this is from this one. Sorry, yeah, this one, dvt plus 2s. So we get it like 13.89 into 23 vb into t plus vb into capital T, and this is 2 into 15.723. So that is equal to your 146.733 meters. And finally d3 is equal to vc into the small time t taken for overtaking, that is equal to 27.78 into 8.3, which is equal to 230.57. Therefore OSD equal to d1 plus d2 plus d3, which is equal to 27.78 plus 146.733 plus 230.57, that is equal to 405.08 meters. Alright, so one more thing can be asked to you: what is the minimum length of overtaking zone, and this thing is 3 into OST, which is equal to 1215.24 meters. So it is the 3 times the OST obtained, that is 1215.24 meter. And another thing, desirable length of overtaking zone shall be equal to 5 times the overtaking side distance, which is equal to, so multiplying 5 into this 405.08, we will get 2025.4 meters. So thank you for watching this video. I would like to say you that please practice the more problems related to stopping side distance, overtaking side distance, and camber, and post comment any kinds of doubt in the comment section below. And you, if there any kind of theory reference you need, I have given you the description link in the description about the theory and the video lecture related to the particular theory. Thank you.